And to the Center of Excellence, the Lagos State government is seeking to turn its huge electricity demand into a bankable market capable of attracting investments in generation and distribution, as the government targets about 3.5 gigawatts to tackle persistent power shortages across the state. The plan was discussed at the Lagos State High-Level Strategic Power Town Hall, where government officials, regulators, electricity operators, and investors examined why the state continues to receive less than 1 gigawatt from a national grid capable of transmitting considerably more. The gap between available supply and Lagos electricity needs formed the central concern of the meeting, with officials arguing that simply adding generation capacity would not resolve the problem without a functioning system for contracting, delivering, metering, and paying for electricity. The special advisor to the president on power and chairman of the Presidential Task Force on Power Sector Research and Restoration, Rilwan Babalola, said Lagos now has an opportunity to demonstrate what a commercially viable electricity market could look like under Nigeria's emerging decentralized power regime. He said the proposed Clean Lagos electricity market would initially test a 500 megawatt model built around aggregating demand, contracting directly with power suppliers, guaranteeing payment, and allowing electricity to move through an open access network.
Persistent blackouts and unreliable electricity supply remain a major challenge for millions of residents and businesses in Lagos. But Lagos State government says it is determined to change the narrative. At the high-level strategic power town hall meeting, government officials, regulators, and operators across the electricity value chain came together to chart a new course for the state power sector.
A sustainable 24/7 power economy in Lagos. You'd agree with me that there is no better time than now.
Representing the Minister of Power, the Director of Distribution Services at the Federal Ministry of Power, Baba Mustafa, says Lagos requires more than 6,000 megawatts of electricity, but currently receives far less from the national grid. He noted that increasing generation alone will not solve the problem without corresponding investments in transmission and distribution infrastructure.
The federal government remains committed to working with Lagos State government and all stakeholders to build an electricity sector that is reliable, affordable, commercially viable, investment-friendly, and capable of supporting a productive 24/7 economy. Together, we can deliver improved electricity supply that Lagos State and all Nigerians deserve.
Lagos State government Babajide Sanwo-Olu says stronger collaboration among stakeholders is critical to building a reliable electricity market. He is calling for the deployment of smart meters, improved data management, stronger enforcement, and revenue assurance to boost consumer confidence and attract private sector investments.
There will be disagreements, there will be different opinions, but at the end of the day, let's all still come together. I think we will fairly move. And like we said from the beginning, if Lagos gets it well, there's a likely chance that other parts of the country will model it, tinker with it, and it will be to the countrywide benefit.
The Commissioner for Energy and Mineral Resources, Abiodun Ogunleye, says Lagos is determined to put an end to what he describes as a culture of blackouts.
We currently receive less than 1 gig. So, based on our own planning, which we have done like two years ago, we are saying, can we have another 2 gig? We hope and pray that at the end of the day, we'll end up with about 3.5 gig so that more feeders can be operated, and more of our homes and industries will have electricity that they need for their productive use.
The special advisor to the President on Power and chairman of the task force, Dr. Rilwan Babalola, says Nigeria must move away from merely managing electricity shortages towards building a functional market where energy, contracts, and payments move predictably across the entire value chain. He identified Lagos as a strategic testing ground for the proposed Clean Lagos electricity market, known as CLEM. The Lagos State government plans to conduct a review meeting within the next 5 to 6 months to assess progress and measure the impact of the commitments. Fauzia Gbadio Kabakari, MITV Plus News.